I'll take off early in the morning, check into my hotel room, and be there Saturday morning, check out Sunday. And he's like, no, like, you really have to take this time for yourself. Like, she'll be fine. And guess what? She was fine. She didn't condemn me. She didn't, I hate you. She was a little sad. I must admit she was sad, but I had that mom guilt. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like, I have been to every single thing my daughter has done, every gymnastics practice, like everything. Okay. So this is the first time I had to miss it. And this was like one of her bigger performances. So, but anyways, we got to get over the mom guilt. Um, there's a lot of other like little things that you can do to practice self-care. Just take a hot bubble bath. Practice skincare. Oh my gosh, that's a big one. Skincare, moisturize your skin at night, practice your skincare in the morning, drink your water, practice self-care with your body, maintaining your weight or losing the extra pounds. I am still trying to lose these pounds. This year, I have been getting better. The weight is coming off slowly, but it's coming off. What else am I doing? I'm just trying to be consistent. I'm trying to be consistent with my weight loss, with my workout routine. Well, not with my weight loss, but I'm trying to be consistent with my workout routine, with my eating. Practice self-care about what you put in your body. Now, I know one of the biggest things for me has been getting rid of coffee. And I think coffee, I don't know which is worse, coffee or wine. I hear so many moms talk about how they drink wine, but I feel like coffee outdoes wine. And I feel like as moms, we are addicted to the caffeine, whether we like the taste or we don't. But it gets us on this crazy cycle. And I don't know how many times I've said this before, but at least for me, when I drink the coffee, I'm going to bed late right now. For instance, I'm going to be going to bed late because it's already like 12:30. So the old me would have went to bed anywhere from 1 o'clock in the morning to 3 o'clock in the morning. Have to wake up anytime from 6 o'clock in the morning to 7 o'clock in the morning, depending on what time my daughter got up or if she was attending school during this time. And then I would pop in my first cup of coffee in the microwave, or no, in my coffee maker, because I did have that's how you know you're serious about your coffee, when you actually get a coffee maker and you're not doing instant coffee anymore, no more Folgers. And that's what I was doing. I was doing like the full on coffee. My mother-in-law got me into it. I've always loved coffee, but becoming a mom, I went from here, like a level 3 coffee lover, like, oh yeah, I like to go to Starbucks and get my like little, salted caramel macchiato. So I went from like a 3 to like a hardcore 12, like 10, like, no, I was above 10. I was like a 12, a 13. So I'm sitting here drinking coffee every single day. And I got my cup here. It's worn out. Like, I've had this cup, I think, for like 2 years. The clear Starbucks mug or cup. It's like 26 ounces. But I will fill this up with ice and have my iced coffee in the morning. And I would drink about at least a minimum of 2 of these a day. Sometimes it would be 1, but most of the time it would be at least 2, sometimes 3. Not to mention, I would drink the hot coffee as well. First thing in the morning, I would have my hot coffee. But then by time 10 to 12 o'clock came, I would have my iced coffees. And then I had the syrup and the creamer, all that stuff, right? And my doctor told me, this is why you're not losing weight. You sitting here drinking stuff like this. And I'm like, oh gosh, she don't know what she's talking about. She don't know what she's talking about. I don't drink that much. But anyways, to get back to my point, I was in this crazy cycle. So I would drink this coffee all day. It wouldn't give me the energy I needed in the morning or even in the afternoon. Sometimes I would even crash on the couch because I was just still so exhausted and tired. I've been doing this day in, day out. So by time I get my daughter into bed, which I am burnt out at that time, it's like between 7 and 9 o'clock, I'm burnt out. Finally, I get her into bed, and then I'm like, I'm trying to do stuff. I have my Poshmark closet. I think at that time I had my Etsy store going. I even had my own website at that time. This was like years prior. But all this in the past, this is the things that I've been doing. Just trying to find my place in the world as a stay-at-home mom, as a working stay-at-home mom. So it's 10 o'clock at night and I'm like, what am I doing? Like, I didn't do anything all day today. I did do stuff all day, but I didn't do anything pertaining to what I wanted to do for my business. So what happens? It's 9 o'clock at night. It's 10 o'clock at night. I get my daughter into bed finally around, between 8 and 9. I sit on the couch. I zone out watching TV, and then something clicks and I'm like, what are you doing? You got to get back to doing something. Like, you want to contribute to your family financially. So then I would start taking pictures or start listing items or whatever it may be, right? At 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night, finally I start getting in my groove. I start getting my mojo. And then I'm like, crap, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. And I would try to get in the bed before my husband got home. Sometimes he would get home late and I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to hurry up and get into bed before he sees me. So I would be up though sometimes between 1 and 2, sometimes even 3 o'clock in the morning, and then had to do it all over. I went on a tangent with that one, but like I said, y'all, we are here just to have fun and to talk. And I'm just really hoping that me telling my stories will help you or help someone else that you may know. Because I've been there. Now, have I been there and done that with everything? No, I haven't. My daughter's only 7. I do have a child. Maybe you might be a woman who's, in her 40s or 50s, but is childless. So there's certain things that may not pertain to you. But then there's other things that might pertain to you, especially when I just talked about self-care. Like, every woman needs to be able oh gosh, what am I trying to say? My mouth is so dry and I have no more water. Excuse me. Every woman needs to be able to effectively communicate, especially with their spouse, right? So that's like a little nugget that any and everybody can take, whether you have children or not. But all right, ladies, I'm going to get on off this podcast right now because I'm already at 29 minutes. And I told myself I'm going to try to do like a 5 or 10 minute little like snippet, little podcast, but this is what I'm talking about. Like, I like telling my stories. I like giving, just advice and stuff that I wish I would have known before I went through this. So, some episodes might be longer, some episodes might be shorter. I really do want to try to keep it no more than 30 minutes because I know for most of my listeners, we are mothers, we are wives, and we don't have much time to be sitting here listening. Even though now that I got my earbuds, are they earbuds or AirPods? I don't know what they are. I'm not an Apple girl. I am an Apple girl. I have an Apple computer, but I don't know what they're called. Anyway, so I got these thankfully from my husband. And so I pop it in my ear a lot of times, especially if my daughter's watching TV and doing her own thing. And I'll be listening to like YouTube videos. I'm not a podcast person myself because I'm visual. So I like looking at YouTube videos. So I'm more on the YouTube side, but yeah, I'm, we're just going to go with the flow, ladies. So let me know what season are you in? Like I said, my season, I'm not even going to name the seasons. There's no way we can name the seasons, but I know I'm in this season right now where my child is more independent. I am starting to find my groove again, I guess you could say. Tiffany's getting her groove back. I have more freedom and more time for myself, and I'm enjoying it. I need to embrace it a little bit more because it's still new to me. It is still new. And I have to get used to it. But I know as soon as I get used to this, it's going to be something else. Like my daughter's going to be like a teenager, and then that's going to be a different season for me. You know what I mean? So, but let me know, what season are you ladies in? You know, do you have kids first and foremost? Maybe you're in the season of getting engaged, or, you know, just being married and enjoying your married life until you decide to have kids. If you want to have kids, maybe your kids are out of the house and you're empty nesters right now. Let me know. Just let me know. So don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Becoming Fabulous with T Todd. That's Becoming Fabulous with TEATODD. And I think that's it. Like I said, we're going to get it right. Okay. So until next time, ladies, I will catch you later. Bye.